Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things high school teachers really want to say. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I knew you were cheating, so I gave you a test with the answers in a different order for the rest of the semester. You clearly weren't very bright to figure it out. And yes, I am that spiteful. It was easier than reporting the cheating. Oh. Karma. That's what you get for cheating. One day you're going to come across people who are not being paid to tolerate you, and all of a sudden life is going to become considerably more difficult. Oh, the real world. The real world. When your boss is just mad at you for something you've done right. That's sad. I feel like we shouldn't be spoon-fed when we're in school, because once you get into college or university, it's just so different, and you're like, wait, hold on a second, I wasn't told this. I feel like we should have been taught to be more independent during high school than to be spoon-fed, and then once we're out, a brick just hits us, you know? I encourage my worst kids as much or more than my favorites because I don't want them back in my class next to you. That's funny. Please do all so you're not in my class anymore. That we have much better hearing than you assume. We just choose our battles as it pertains to inappropriate comments. And sometimes I pretend not to see that thing you just did because I too found it humorous. And speaking to you about it would only result in me cracking up. Oh, me as a teacher, honestly. I feel like I just can't be that serious. So if a kid did something wrong, I'm just gonna find it funny. And then I can't tell them off, because imagine you telling a kid off and you're like, give me a second, let me laugh it off and then tell you off. If you're going to eat in class, stop staring at me while you're doing it. You're ratting yourself out. Oh. Wait. I thought the teachers weren't even looking at us when we were eating. The imagery is just funny though, like a student just looking at the teacher while eating. That's funny. I can smell you. Everyone can. Please, for the love of God, use deodorant. Yo, some kids stink. That is just as weird for me as it is for you when we bump into each other in public. Oh, that is the worst. Bumping into your teacher in public. Oh, that's weird. That's so awkward to think about, because you don't know whether you should act like they're your teacher or just another random person. Because if you act like they're your teacher, then you have to be respectful, right? But if it's just some stranger, you don't have to have like the student teacher kind of thing. Yes, I do have favorite students. No, I won't tell you who they are because that would discourage you. But yes, they're probably who you imagine them to be. I feel like it's obvious when a teacher has, you know, a favorite student. It's obvious. If I didn't think you would abuse the situation, I would really enjoy being more human and casual around you. I think you are a fun person to be around. Oh, is this to one of their students? Oh. I do feel like when you're in school and you're around the age of like 16 to 17, your teachers are more casual around you. I'd imagine the hot teachers are very aware of the students' perception of them. Oh, interesting, really? I wonder if teachers know if a student likes them, you know? Because I do feel like some students have had a crush on a teacher before, but do the teachers know? I'm so curious. Do they know? I can definitely hear the horrible things you are saying. Yes, I see that you are on the other side of the room. I may be old to you, but I am certainly not deaf. Oh, that's kind of sad. Don't say mean things about your teachers if they're actually nice. You know, I always feel so bad for the good and nice teachers when the kids are being mean or like just being disrespectful. I just feel so bad because the teacher's trying so hard to teach and they're just so nice. But there are always those kids or those group of kids that just never listen, and I just feel bad. Yeah, I'm just in the corner being shy and quiet, and then these kids. Yes, I was that kid who just lurks around the corner and just observes everything. I'm a bus driver. Sit down, you will die if I crash. But what if you have to stand up like there's no space to sit down anymore? Ooh. I hate the text as much as you do, but everyone just shrugs when I suggest changing them up. I'm sorry they made us keep that awful afterbook on the list. I genuinely offered to buy them all back from students so I could burn the waste of time that they are. I wonder if... Okay, they probably do. They probably get sick of teaching like the same thing every single year, right? But I do feel like it gets easier for the teachers. After teaching it so many times, they can just teach with their eyes closed, you know what I mean? A lot of us probably drink, smoke, sleep around, etc. more than you do. And hearing you talk about it and trying to hide it as if it's something we wouldn't know about is richly ironic. Oh, this is so weird to think about, because when you're in high school you don't expect your teacher to be that crazy party person, you know what I mean? But then once you reach that age, and for the people becoming teachers, they do like the same thing, and that's when you realize, oh, my teacher had a life. They had a life just like me. That's so weird to think about. Why do I feel like a lot of us think our teachers maintain the same facade even at home, you know? Like they'll be like the same person at home, but they're not. But we think they are. Just because I like you as a person doesn't mean that I won't fail you. Being smart isn't a justification for being lazy, and I can't pass someone that never hands in work. I moved you away from your friends because they were talking you down with them. You have a real future in sports, but you need to pass my class to play them. Your friends were making you fail, and if you don't get to play volleyball, I don't know what kind of future you would have in front of you. I wish that the positivity that you get in my class could follow you home. I've met your parents and they are a nightmare. I do my best to encourage you here, but I know that some days that just might not be enough. I have never and will never find a student intimidating. That's why I laughed at you when you asked me if I knew who your father was. Yeah, he's the manager of a car dealership. That means nothing to nobody. I have a kid throw a desk at me, and while it scared me in the moment, it didn't make me fear him. One day you will meet someone who has real power, and I just wish that I could be there to see it. Oh. Was the student trying to intimidate the teacher? Don't you know who my dad is? Do you know who I am? Yo, no one cares. I don't think your future boss will care about who your dad is. Your dad isn't the one working for them, alright? Oh man, but this teacher sounds like such a good person. That's so sad, seeing students not respect their teachers. I mean, I feel like a lot of teachers just want the best for their students. I can see who you have a crush on in the classroom. Oh, I feel like this is so obvious. Even to students as well, they know you're unique, you're not special. Set your goals high, but understand that if you change your goals to needs, you will have a lifetime of disappointment. Ooh, that's deep. Wow, you're unique, but you're not special. Wow. You're unique and you just have to work hard. You're not special. I'm kidding. No one's gonna give you the special treatment. You are unique because you are yourself, but you have to try hard and do your best. Alright, you got this. That my students are the reason why I am second guessing having my own kids. Oh my goodness. One of the most valuable lessons I can teach you is to fake looking busy. If we're supposed to be working on an assignment or reading or whatever, and you see me coming your way, at least have a piece of paper on your desk and a pen in your hand, or something on your paper, and then I won't bother you. If you have nothing going on and can't even be bothered to make it look like you're trying, I'm heading your way. Oh, this lesson will be invaluable with eventual bosses someday. Oh, that's true. So fake try all you want in school, you know, because that's not gonna work when you work anymore. That I lied to you when I said I was 40. I was actually only 21, and I was a couple of years older than you. What? I've seen you at the club and I've seen you party. Furthermore, I have run into you in public way more times than you realize. But half the time I run away. The other half the time you catch me before I can. Also, when I was at the mall, the guy you pointed to and asked me if he was my boyfriend was just a random Tinder date I just met. He was definitely not my boyfriend. Whoa, running into the students at a club? That's so awkward. I'm just thinking about, like, what if their students hit on them, right? Oh, that's so weird. I'm just impressed that they lied to the students and said they were 40 and they got away with it. I doubt they actually look 40. I doubt it. I wish I could let my students know how dumb they look sometimes and how they need to relax and stop taking themselves so seriously. I also frequently find myself wishing I could rag on kids' clothes, hairstyles that they've obviously put way too much time, money into. That's the unprofessional petty stuff I'd say. Oh. Oh my gosh, I never thought about teachers judging a student's look, you know. I mean, like when I was in high school, I didn't think about that. I didn't think teachers would be like, that's one ugly hairstyle. You know, I just thought teachers never thought about those things. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!